Hey everyone, it's Desiree, and I am here still playing around with my Glimmer hot foil system, getting used to it, and wanted to try something different. Vellum. Tried cardstock and other things, but I really wanted to try Vellum. So I have three sets here. The first is called the Art Deco Borders, then the Glimmering Butterflies, and the Hello Dear Friend. Now, what's really interesting with this Hello Dear Friend, it's got these notches. You got the points coming off of the hello and the notches coming off of Best Friend. This will help you if you want to foil that all together. I thought it was kind of really cool. And then, of course, on some of these, the butterflies and the hello, you've got a coordinating dime. So I've got my Glimmer system off to the left-hand side there, and that's heating up. I'm going to get my butterflies on that plate so that they can warm up as well. The two foils that I'm going to be using for today's projects are teal, which is this one right here, and then Sky Bright, which is the lighter blue there in the back. So I'm just cutting my foils down close to my plates. I do find that helps, but I still get foil everywhere. I'm okay with that. Having a sand eraser is really awesome because that does help to remove it. I'm going to be cutting the hello die multiple times, and you'll see why. So I really like the effect of those butterflies on the vellum. I was kind of glad that they didn't come out solid. They look kind of vintage and worn. So I really do like that look. And even though it's like that, you still have a perfect image for those butterflies. So I'm going to be getting my hello set. Start getting that foiled as well. Now I'll have a video linked down below that I show a lot of details on how to use the Glimmer hot foil system and other videos that are available. So you can see I've got some foil in between the letters and in the valleys and all of that. I'm just using my sand eraser very lightly to remove the foil, and I'm not having any problems at all with that. It's very easily removed. They should make the sand eraser in a pointier fashion. Just say. So I've die cut that, and I'm going to set that aside. Now, I've also die cut a bunch of flowers and leaves. So I've taken the hello die, the cloud die, notice I used that word, and I've cut into some masking paper. Now I'm using my tumbled glass and my Ranger blending brush, and I'm just going to put the sky in place. So this panel, I'm not doing any blending. I'm just pretty much creating a sky effect on this. But I'm also using that cloud, keyword there, die for the hello sentiment, the outline of it, as the cloud. So you're going to see, you'll see. So I'm just going crazy, putting my tumbled glass everywhere, and now I'm going to pull off the masking paper. I'm going to use my tool in one to pull up the last one. So the butterflies are going to come off of those cloud hellos that I've got going on there, because that's what I wanted them to be. I wanted them to be clouds. And you can always cut yourself a cloud, but I didn't want to. I figured the hello looked really cool. It's just a different way. Stretch out that die. I'm going to use my double-sided foam squares to prop up my sentiment that says hello, and I'm going to offset that one from the top hello cloud. I'm going to add my flowers and leaves to just one section of each of the butterflies. So I'm going to tuck the leaves in behind. I didn't want to do you know, normally I've grabbed those sponge daubers and I add a little bit of shading to each of these flowers. But I figured since this card is just so bright, there was no need to, you know, down it, you know, let those colors shine through. So I'm going to add another flower and a little bit more greens going around that flowers, around the flower, to the butterfly that's going to sit below. For the one that's going to sit in the middle, I'm just going to add one coming off of the opposite wing. And then I'm going to add some more greens just to accent that. These dies were great when it came to the flowers and the leaves because I was able to dig into my stash of cardstock that is just growing. So I feel good when I can dig into that and just use some of the pieces from there. I'm going to use my 1/8 inch double-sided tape for the butterflies. Wasn't quite sure if this was going to be seen, but no, it's not. Yay. And that's what I'm going to use to secure. So you really can't tell that they're hello clouds, but they look like clouds. So I thought that was kind of different and unique. Plus I just didn't feel like cutting out a cloud. But you can do that. You know, you can draw it and then cut it out. I'm going to use my art glitter glue to set my panel onto my standard A2 size card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this is a top folding. I grabbed my silver lining Nuvo metallic drops, and I'm just going to be adding some accents on the card. Now I am gently tapping the card so that it balances out the drops. I've added the drops to the center of the flowers, just off of the hello, and make it like there's a trail coming from each of the butterflies. And that is our project. Of course, we always get a chance to play with our Glimmer system. These dies here and others that are available in this collection are from, are from the October release for Glimmer Plates. So all the links will be down below if you want to check it out, along with the other products that I used for today's project. If you have any questions or comments, please make sure you leave those down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking the time to watch the video. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell because you don't want to miss the video that's coming up next. I hope everyone is having a great day, that you're enjoying it, but most of all, remember what's most important to me, always be creative.